Good morning. Good morning, Dolly. We're gonna go to the school today. You have to stay here, though. I'm sorry. To the school today. That was caught Shane mid-yawn. Shane, why are we going to the school?
Because we're ordering costumes.
We're ordering costumes
for our show.
So
yeah.
Basically, we're planning a musical, and it's in just a couple weeks. So
it's more than a couple of weeks. It's like 3.5. Don't stress me out yet.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, it's still very soon, and this is very cold air, so I'm rolling this window up.
Oh my gosh. It's already starting.
Well,
it's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day. Indeed. So I'm going to talk to you today about what it takes to make a musical happen. What are all the things that we do? Shane, what do you do for the musical again?
Besides the music and the...
You don't do the music?
No, I don't.
All right, so what do you do?
I'm staging, I'm costumes, I'm props, I'm everything but technical and music. And that's why we hire. That's why Andy is there. That's what Andy's job is. He's a technical director.
What do you do for the musical?
Well, I'm the musical director, so I do take care of all of the music. I do a lot of the bookwork. So, like, you can see right here, like, this is all of our costume measurements. And then all the finances and advertising and logistics and, it's a big deal. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to do, which I'm getting better. Because is this the 6th one we've done?
Yes.
I'm getting better at it because I kind of know what to do now, instead of just the first 3 or 4 kind of going on the fly and Andy coming in and saying, or Shane coming in and saying, "Hey, have you done this?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know I had to do that." And now I kind of know. So,
that's
now I know kind of what to do. Like tomorrow the T-shirts are being ordered, and on Friday the artwork was sent, and the posters were done on Friday. So lots of stuff at one time is kind of hard, especially when you're a guy like me who has a one-track mind.
So he was talking about the posters and the other things that he does with the ordering of them. I do the designing of them and the designing of the T-shirts, and I also design the lights and sound and all that. So basically, he does the... So this guy, Shane, does all of the stage direction, and I do the technical side of things and the design side of how it looks from a lighting and how it sounds from a sound perspective. And then Mr. Erich does all the music side of things. So we work together as a trio, and make sure that everything happens as it should.
We're the trifecta of awesomeness.
I'm the coffee cup, Shane's the coffee, Andy's the creamer.
So one of the processes that we have to go through every year is going through each individual person and making sure that they have the costume that they need. One of the things that I have to do for this show is light something that is not connected to anything. So it has to have wireless power and it has to have wireless control. I got the wireless control down because I know what I'm working on in the space. But my challenge is getting wireless power. So I'm gonna go see if I can find something to wirelessly power this thing. We're gonna go find a thing.
Here we go.
Well, we found what we need. We have an inverter and a battery all together. I'm gonna go to the art department and talk to Amber, who is our person who takes care of a lot of the set dressing and different big props that need to be made. So let's go talk to her. Well, it's lunchtime, and holy cow! So as I was driving, oh my gosh, I just got a car wash. Whoa, that was crazy. So as I was driving along, I'm coming to get lunch for us here in downtown Huntingburg. As I was driving from the school to downtown, one of the hydrants was blowing water all over, and I hope that I caught it. I haven't looked at the footage to see if I caught it, but that was interesting. So yeah, it's lunchtime. They are still working on costumes. They are still going through. They ordered about $1,500 worth of costumes for this show, and they are working on ordering some more. The students, they each pay like $75 for their costumes. The thing is that some of them cost more. Like some of the costumes were like $200 a piece. Some of them are right at $75, and some of them are less. But to make it fair so that it's the same amount for everybody and we're not excluding anybody, we keep it at $75 a person. And we do spend all of that in costumes and then some. So that's why it's important for us. We get sponsors from a lot of the downtown merchants here in Huntingburg sponsor the musical, and they really help us out in that regards. You heard Erich talk about the financing part of it. We run it a lot like a business, so that our last musical pays for the next musical. One of the hardest parts about it this year was that the musical last year, we haven't been paid for that yet. There was an issue with our ticketing agent. They haven't paid us yet. And it's all due to because things were canceled with COVID and whatnot. We're doing okay though, because we've planned ahead and we've, got enough finances ahead so that we can, do this show. And it's going to be really, really nice if we ever get that payment, which isn't really a guaranteed thing at this point. We'll see. So I always like going to that Chinese restaurant. He's a really hard worker in there. It's this one guy. It's a family-owned Chinese restaurant, and it's always really good food. And he's always is so grateful for me coming in there. Every time I come in there, he's just so grateful and so gracious. And he threw in a soda today. He's like, here, there's a 2 liter of soda for you. You're my friend. Have a 2 liter of soda. He didn't have to, he didn't have to do that. And he did. And that's really nice of him. But now I'm headed back to the school. We're going to eat our lunch. And then we are going to finish up ordering what we need to order. I'm sorry if that's a little bit bouncy for y'all. IU is having a session with the students tonight before rehearsal. They're doing, if you saw in my video the other day, I talked about the song that was so beautiful. Well, the reason why we recorded it was because IU is helping them out to work on it and get better with the song. I'm really grateful to IU for doing that for the students. I guess that's the theme today, is just gratitude, having gratitude for the things that we have and the things that others do for us. Just being gracious in those moments. He didn't have to throw in the 2 liter. IU doesn't have to work with the students. Why do we do what we do? We put in all these hours.
A lot of hours.
Doing so much of this stuff.
Well, I do the musical because I know how much I got out of it in high school. Like, I know how much it made me a better person. So I just want to try to make that opportunity available for our students.
The reason why I do it is because I think I was meant to be a teacher. I get more enjoyment out of it than the kids do. Because I can't be on Broadway. I never had the guts to do it. So at least I can make this a mini Broadway here and turn these kids into something special. We have so much talent that it just amazes me, and they make my job easy. So, I mean, that's the reason really why I do it.
So the reason why I do this is because those kids work so hard and they do so much that I do what I do to make them look as good as they can, because they deserve as much as we can give them, because they work so hard. It's up to me to make sure that they can be seen and heard on stage. That's why I do what I do. Those kids are amazing.
That's real close. Let me stretch out my neck.
Okay.
I do it for the abuse that I get while I'm here.